Well, we're getting out here on Pewaukee Lake this morning. It's before 6 a.m., about 5:50, and we made our first stop here. Right in the front here, you can see working offshore is our winners from last year's tournament on Pewaukee Lake with 22 pounds of largemouth. That's Dale and Chris. And you'll see in the background over here are our winners from about a month ago out here on Pewaukee Lake. That's TJ Darce and Dan Owens. These guys had 22 pounds of smallies. So that's the awesome part of Pewaukee Lake. You can get them big, largies or smallies. We're going to be out here today videotaping and see which one's going to take the crown today. Looks like TJ and Dan here are hooked up. These guys are our winners from the last tournament. They had over 22 pounds worth of smallies. One of them was over 6. Let's see if this is one that's over 6. Looks like they're going to weigh it. Must be their first keeper of the day. It's about 6 a.m. We just took off about a half hour ago. Sam's Dan's hooking up with a fish. Looks like a pretty good one. Oh, TJ and Dan are starting to get on him now.
Out farther than the line you're working. Yeah. You guys get any yet?
Another solid fish for Dan Owens, TJ Darst. I heard Justin and Charles, they just pulled in here and checked with TJ and Dan to make sure it was okay that they moved in and fished a waypoint they had, which is exactly what you want to do in this situation when you're going to be fishing near someone else. And Dan told them to go ahead, they weren't going to cut them off or anything, and Dan stuck a fish.
What?
Were you not finding them where you found them in July?
No.
Not gonna make the cut. There's Kurt and Kevin flipping one.